Hey guys, CM review here, the best review in the world. Now, I found something out a while ago that I dislike highly, and I do not like hearing it, but SmackDown, WWE, Friday Night Smackdown is taped on Tuesday, which kind of disheartens me about how they're handling SmackDown now. It used to be live, and now it's taped. But you know what? In the end, I still love watching. Now, anyway, we're going to discuss what happens in the show. What's been happening. Now, the opening, Seth Rollins comes out, does his little speech, saying, oh, I won this, and I done this, and I done this. Dean Ambrose, of course, he promised to always be there for the Money in the Bank anytime he wanted to cash it in. Well, he was there tonight, and he said, hey, I'm going to attack you every time. I'm going to be there every time. And he actually said that briefcase you think is a blessing, it is a curse. And I don't know what to think. But Dean Ambrose runs down the ring, and he says, Seth Rollins first, though, to provoke him, says, you ain't never going to do it. I know you better than anybody. You won't stick to it for a year. And he said, oh, yeah, I'll start right now. So he started right now. But anyway, we're going to keep going. The first matchup of the night. And I want to thank Sheamus for actually opening a challenge and putting his title on the line on July the 4th. Happy 4th to everybody, and thank you to Sheamus. Sheamus, you are the man. The match I watched tonight was one of the best Sheamus matches I've ever seen in my life. That was crazy. He got locked into the armbar. He got locked in there hard with Alberto Del Rio's submission. And he just got locked in like it was nothing. And he caught him off. He was trying to do a brogue kick, and he caught the leg, then he caught the arm, rolled over, and I thought he was going to tap, and I said, no, don't lose the championship. And Sheamus picked him up. Such power, brute force, as he likes to say, come on, fellas, and stuff like that. He is crazy powerful. He picks him up and power bombs him into the corner. Then Alberto goes out to get him. He misses. And then the brogue kick out of nowhere comes. 1, 2, 3. The best Sheamus match I've ever witnessed. And I don't know if he can ever top that, but he probably can, and I hope he can, because he is your United States champion, and I really do think at Battleground he will still be the United States champion, because he is Sheamus, and he loves to fight. Anyway, but earlier, of course, Bo Dallas and whatever the hell his name is. I don't like Bo Dallas, really. I mean, I think he's going to win the championship. And you want to know why I think he's going to win the Battle Royal? They're pushing him way too far. I mean, dang. They never pushed out. Dolph Ziggler is better than Bo Dallas, and they are pushing Bo Dallas above where the status is of Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler is an amazing athlete, and I believe he needs to win that Battle Royal, not Bo Dallas. And I do not believe he's going to win this time. He will lose his first loss on his record. I believe he'll be undefeated till Battleground. But now CM Review's got something special for you to talk about. Is when El Torito and Fernando come out there. As you know, one of them's injured, and it's pretty bad. They were going to face Bo Dallas. Of course, Bo Dallas won. He went 12-0, as JBL said. 12 and Bo. That's what they call it, the 12 and Bo. But I don't really care about Bo Dallas. Bo Dallas is the least of my concern. My favorite part tonight, and one more thing I'm going to lay out before I end this. I am going to lay out, I do not like how Big E Langston is copying Martin Luther King. Martin Luther King is an iconic, awesome man He is a man of our history. He is a great figure in the histories, and he was a great man. But I believe Big E Langston, Vince McMahon and Big E Langston is destroying what Martin Luther King built. They are just acting like they're this and that. He would not fight for such a stupid cause. He would fight for other things. But I believe Martin Luther King at his core loved everyone. And I just don't believe that he would approve of what he's been doing to his legacy. Because Martin Luther King is a legacy. And I do not. And if you think that Big E is overstepping the bounds, I believe he is. That's just my opinion. But now we move on. Big E Langston comes out there. He says, "Oh, I'm going to tear him up. I'm going to tear Cesaro up." Cesaro comes out there and he literally beats the living hell out of Big E Langston. At the end of it, they separate. Big E Langston, I've never seen you ever get beat to a pulp as bad as you got destroyed tonight. I've never seen no one take so much control of you, putting you out of everything, knocking you, throwing you over the barricades, throwing you into barricades. Cesaro is stronger than I thought he was. I'm a Paul Heyman guy, if you didn't know. CM Review is a Paul Heyman guy. Paul Heyman has led many to championships. He led the ECW to the top. Of course, they failed, but I didn't like that. But you know what? He is the best manager I've ever seen. And Cesaro should win at Battleground. He is amazing and he deserves it. He's just the right person. One more thing. The main event we're talking about. I mean, Dean Ambrose is my favorite Shield member, or former Shield member. And Dean Ambrose is the most devious, skilled. He's more than the Viper Randy Orton is. The Viper thinks he's something. But Dean Ambrose is so amazing on the mic, and he's so amazing in the ring. And that's just something I see. I mean, Randy Orton is crazy good, but I mean, Dean Ambrose is rising through the ranks, and I do think they're probably going to ban him from ringside, something like that. But he's still going to get in. He's going to go to jail for it or something like that, but he's going to get in. I believe the whole year, except the last bit of it right before WrestleMania, he's going to hold him, or right till Money in the Bank. He's going to hold him to the word. And then it's just going to be a rivalry bigger than they ever thought it would be. You know, CM Review is sitting here looking at SmackDown, looking at something that is amazing as a show. But the most amazing match in this show had to be Sheamus and Alberto Del Rio, two of the best superstars tonight. And I'm telling you right now, CM Review is excited. Ecstatic excited about Battleground. I'm so excited. If you don't have the WWE app, if you don't have WWE Network, get it. I'm telling you, you will love them. $9.99 a month, that's all it takes. The WWE app alone is free. Just get it. Get it. Go out there and get it. WWE is amazing, and they want your support. And man, I want your support. Like, subscribe, and favorite if you love the WWE. Because I love reviewing. And I want y'all to have a good time with me reviewing. And if you want me to start giving you vlogs after a while, I will. It don't matter. As long as y'all are happy as fans of CM Review. The best review man in the business. And you know that. But I'll tell you this. Nobody has ever been more beast tonight than the man I looked at in Roman Reigns. That man's going to walk out of Battleground with those championships. That man is going to walk out of Battleground. Take my word. If I'm wrong, I'll do the cold water challenge for y'all. If I am wrong, if Roman Reigns does not walk out title holder, I will do the cold water challenge. So, I'm just saying this. Roman Reigns is a monster that nobody has seen yet. Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns are two monsters that nobody will ever see coming for championship gold. But they'll have it. And also Chris Jericho coming out. You know, Chris Jericho kind of looks older than he used to. Which he is older. But it's kind of showing a little bit. It actually is showing. To me, I see it. I see his face and I see how much older he is now. But he is still awesome. Mia's come out and said, you break this, I'm going to sue you and all this. He gave him another code breaker. Y2J, Chris Jericho. Jericho is Raw. Jericho is SmackDown. Jericho is awesome. And that's the bottom line. Now, I was hoping and praying that maybe, by some chance, that Seth Rollins would be better than he is. But I think Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns will be here for a long time. But I think Seth Rollins is just going to dissipate. He is not as devious as him. I'm rewatching a little bit of SmackDown, and Dean Ambrose is getting destroyed by Randy Orton right now. On that injury on the shoulder, I mean, I bet it hurts so bad he just got through. Dean Ambrose is my favorite out of all the Shield. That's my favorite. But, yeah, it makes me happy, though. I was really happy, even though the show was taped, I was really happy. CM Review was really happy with the show. I mean, it was a pretty good show overall. My favorite match, though, by far, Sheamus, thank you. I want to thank you just graciously. I want to thank you for the 4th of July best title match yet. This is the best 4th of July title match I've ever seen. You are an amazing athlete, and we want to thank you. CM Review thanks Sheamus for his great ability. And thank you, Alberto Del Rio, for making that match so good. You were awesome. You did all you could. But in the end, one bro kick and you're done. But I'll tell you what, you'll have another chance because you're an awesome athlete also. Now, John Cena really wasn't showing up. You know, because John Cena's been on SmackDown before. But John Cena didn't show up tonight really that much. There wasn't no showing up of John Cena. So, no John Cena. Which I like John Cena, but I think he needs to lose some titles so he can win it a 16th time. And tie... I mean, Ric Flair has had this bearing over us for a long time. And I like Ric Flair, and I loved how he was gave to the business. But John Cena is really so much younger now, and he's already got 15 under his belt. How much more he's got in him? Tell me. Comment below. How much more does John Cena got? CM Review wants to know. And we'll find out one day. But till then, CM Review, the best review man in the world and in the business today. And I want to thank you. Like, favorite, and subscribe for more content. And I want to give you a 4th of July appreciation for watching this video. Thank you, everybody.